All right, so this is called expanded form. Compose the values below to create the number. So we have the number 500,000 plus 10,000 plus 300 plus 20 plus 1 equals. So we're going to start plugging this in into our place value chart. So yesterday, where did I say we start plugging in our number? What value on our place value chart did I say we were going to start plugging our number in? If you guessed the ones, you're correct. We're going to start plugging our number in the ones place value. So do we have a value, do we have a number or a digit that should go in the ones place value? We do. We have 1. So I'm going to double click this and then I can type a 1. All right. What about our tens? Do we have something that goes in our tens? We do. We have a 20. Well, 20 is the value of 2 tens. Okay, and then our hundreds place value. Do we have anything to go in our hundreds place value? We do. We have a 300 in our 300 in our hundreds place value. So the value of the hundreds place is 300, which equals 3 hundreds. All right. What about our thousands place value? So thousands place value has 3 zeros at the end. Do we have anything that has 3 zeros? We don't. And so this is why it's so important that we start plugging in numbers at our ones place value, because sometimes we don't have anything to put in that place value, and so we cannot leave it blank. You have to put a 0. Okay, and then our 10,000s place value, we have the number 10,000, which is just 1 10,000. And then our 100,000s, we have the number 500,000. So 500,000 is the value of your 100,000s place value, and you have 500,000s. So you read this number, and I'm going to go ahead and put a comma in there. Oops. Right there. So your comma goes after the digit in your thousands place value. You read this number, 510,321. Okay, now we're going to practice decomposing this number. So this first part, we composed the number. Now we're going to practice decomposing the number. So how do we read this number? 205,582. All right, so they already give you boxes here. How many boxes do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 boxes. So that means I have 5 different values. So let's start plugging this in. We're going to decompose the number into expanded form. This is called standard form. 205,582. That is what you call standard form. So I'm going to start in my ones place value. So standard form of your ones is just the digit. So is 2. And then you have your tens place value. Your 8 is in your tens place value. So you have 8 tens. Well, 8 tens equals 80. Then you have your hundreds place value. You have a 5 in your hundreds. So 5 hundreds equals 500. Then you have a 5 in your thousands place value. So 5,000 equals 5 thousands. And then you do not have, when you have 0 in a place value, you do not have to include that in your expanded form. So we don't have a value in our 10,000s because the value is 0. So I don't need to include that. But I do have 100,000s. And so 100,000s, we have a 2, so that's 200,000. All right, so there you go. You have now composed, taken it from expanded form and put it into standard form. You've composed it, and then you've taken it from standard form and decomposed it into expanded form. You are going to try on the next slide.